My name's Ryan, I'm 18 years old and I'm from Bournemouth. So I attended Bournemouth School, which is a state school in Bournemouth, and I took for A-levels biology, chemistry and psychology. I've just finished sixth form and I had the decision to choose either uni or to take an apprenticeship, and I'm currently doing an apprenticeship at J.P.Morgan and it's going great. So my future story started when I was 16 years old. My work experience was with the Ministry of Justice and SSCL, and during the 3 days we were asked to prepare a project in teams, which I found was extremely fun. I met a bunch of new people. Also, that was my first time building on my presentation skills, and we worked in a team to create a project, and I found that was extremely rewarding. I actually still speak to some of the people that I've met since then, so it's been great to also build friendships from there. The skills I gained in work experience would be presenting, communication, and also teamwork, skills that I find you can't always learn just from a textbook at school. So it was a great time to expose myself to learning new skills in a completely new environment, which I thoroughly enjoyed. And I think that was one of the most valuable things that I could have got. And after that work experience, my eyes opened, and afterwards I applied for multiple other work experiences, whether it was in pharmacy, finance, law, and sort of that transition to bringing myself out of my comfort zone and exploring what is out there, because prior to that I didn't know what was out there, what these jobs were like. And I think for me, one thing that's super important is to be able to have that exposure and find out, because you can't be what you can't see. You need to be able to expose yourself, come out of that comfort zone and be able to know whether, is this a job I'll like, or is it one that perhaps isn't for me? But either way, those are super valuable, because you'll be able to steer and find the right path for you, what makes you tick and what you want to do looking forward. I would say prior to 16, I was quite shy. I didn't really put myself out there as much. I sort of stayed in my comfort zone. And I think after I did work experience across many different areas, I sort of built on those soft skills, and I sort of built on the belief. It wasn't sort of belief was there prior, it's sort of something that I built, as well as confidence and communication, and even to this day is something that I'm still building on. But to look back 2 years, I see that I'm a completely different person than I was back then, and I can definitely attribute that to the wealth of work experience that I've been able to do. And that's something that I would urge anyone to go out there, go out of your comfort zone and take the leap of faith. I would say if there was one piece of advice I could give to somebody regarding their career aspirations, it's to always have a goal and to never let that come out of your vision, and always take a step at a time, because your career isn't going to be linear. It's going to take twists and turns. And to also appreciate the journey, because you're going to meet new people, you're going to learn new skills, you're going to experience things that you never thought would be possible. But if you can always just have that belief that it is possible, over time, the more experiences you go into, you're going to start to see that's more clear, and that you can actually do that career that you want to do, and it's not based on your background or your past experiences, but instead the next step that you take. Immerse yourself in the work experience and try and keep an open mind and a positive mind. If perhaps it's a career that might not be for you, you can gain so many other soft skills just from that work experience, such as communication, presentation, teamwork, team building. It doesn't have to necessarily be the career that you see yourself in, but you can gain all of these other transferable skills just from that work experience. So immerse yourself, enjoy yourself, and take the full advantage of it. I would say one of my passions and one of my long-term goals is to inspire people. I want to inspire people who are like me at 16, who perhaps lost, seeing like a huge world with so many possibilities, and show them that it is possible if you put your mind to it and you take one step at a time, that anything is possible and that you're bound by nothing. You can just progress over time and be in a completely different position or place that you would have never imagined was possible, and that your past doesn't define your future self. For me, I want to see more of an emphasis on providing work experience for everybody, because at the moment, every single year, 500,000 people are leaving the school system with no work experience, going straight into work with no work experience at all. And I think that's something that we need to address, because a lot of people are not going to know exactly what they want to do, or even be put at a disadvantage because they don't have that work experience. And studies show that people earn £1,000 more per year if they have work experience, as opposed to somebody who doesn't have work experience. So I think it's super important, not only in the workplace to be able to have that work experience, but also it's not even just about money, it's about knowing what you want to invest your future and your time into to make that more informed world choice. So what inspired me to work with Futures for All is, after doing work experience and having that exposure, and I thoroughly enjoyed doing work experience, I then heard about the Youth Council, which would be an opportunity to actually work within the organisation and help and bring the youth voice to policymakers. And that's something that I thought was super exciting and I found extremely valuable. And that's something that related to what I want, my personal beliefs. So I went ahead and I applied for it, and here we are. I think at the core, work experience is extremely important, and that's why I got involved with Futures for All, not only at my first exposure during work experience, but also within the Youth Council, because it gave me that platform to help people who are younger than me, to bridge that gap between students and policymakers, to make sure that the youth voice was heard. And being part of the Youth Council was great because it's for the youth, by the youth. And for me, that was something that was super rewarding, that we were able to bridge, and we still are able to bridge and make sure that students' voices are heard, so they're able to get good work experience and also the opportunity to find different areas that they would have never thought they'd be able to embark on. For me, Futures for All means that everybody, especially young students, have the opportunity to chase their dreams and what they want to do, and have the chance to build towards that goal, whether it's through work experience, whether it's through motivational speakers, or building their skills. For me, it's about equipping the next generation with the suitable skills and also insight into what they want their futures to be like. And I think that is the most valuable thing. One message I would love to tell Futures for All is thank you so much, not only for helping me find my path, but also giving me the platform to help other people find theirs.